What's going on, y'all? It's Nuked Out, back with some more tips and tricks for your camo grind here on Call of Duty Mobile. So today we are going over long shots, and by far the best way to get these is on Crossfire Hardpoint. So I'm gonna jump into a single player map training and show you guys all the spots and kind of the strategy that I go about doing this, so you can replicate it and get those camos. So let's jump right into it. And I'll walk through this whole map and show you every rotation of the hard point where you can go to get those long shots. So this is the best side to spawn on. If you spawn up here, it is possible on the other side, but this is the main part. So come over here, you can head glitch behind this vehicle. Anybody down here, that's a long shot. Anybody coming through this doorway, that's a long shot. But the thing is, with spawning over here, once you take out a couple people over here and your teammates are pushing up to the objective, they're actually a couple are gonna start spawning here, so you want to rotate back here, use these as cover, and like strafe. They're gonna spawn right there, and sometimes inside here, inside that little door. But yeah, what you can do, you're picking off people from here. Sometimes people will try to sneak up. You can aim down here, get those long shots that way. And yeah, that's for the most part, that's what you do on this rotation. We're gonna wait for it to switch. We got 20 more seconds. Alrighty, so the next hard point's gonna be up here. Same thing pretty much. Once the spawns kind of flip, you're gonna want to sit back here, and they will non-stop spawn here and here. Same spots as last time, but it is gonna be a lot heavier of traffic than it was at that first hard point. And again, watch out, sometimes they will spawn over here and sneak up behind you. I have lost a lot of nuke streaks due to that. So just keep your ears open. They might be coming behind you this way. Every once and again, they come from here. But in order to get here, they have to get past you and go through these doors. So not very common, but it does happen. The next objective is going to be over here, right over here. Now, what I like to do with this, if the enemies are in the objective, push your back against this wall, and if they peek, you can take them out. And once they're not in there, once your team's holding, I usually throw a trip mine either here or here. Probably here would be better. Just so people don't come in and sneak up on you. And then I push. Oh, well. If it was here for this next hard point, this is what you would do. I'm doing a little out of order. But you head glitch. They're going to be spawning right behind this wall. And sometimes you have to peek out a little bit because they'll spawn over here in this general area as well. If they're looking at that spot really well, what you can do is you can come here and you can shoot people from here that are inside the hard point. But yeah, alright, before this ends, this hard point, the best thing to do is to come over here. You don't need to get like on the table or anything crazy. You just put your back against this wall. As they come into the hard point, you shoot them here. And if your team is the one holding the hard point, don't think you can't hold this angle here, because they spawn over here and you can pick them off that way. So passive and more aggressive there. Alright, for this next hardpoint location, it's honestly not the best, but one really good spot, if you didn't know about this and you're about to, if you jump on this trash can, you can shoot over this wall, and I wish I had somebody here to show me, but when you're looking at this, literally, unless you have FMJ on, you cannot shoot through this brick wall. and you can easily pick people off. The thing is with this, you can just barely see the door there, and that's where they're mostly going to be coming through. So what I like to do personally is I'll come back here and I will be in this little corner aiming down sights at the door, and sometimes I peek out because some people do end up going this direction. But yeah, I'm gonna end it with that. That is, as far as I'm aware, all of the long shots that I personally use every game to get 20 to 40 long shots a single game. And it's aggravating, it really is. But you gotta do it if you're going for Damascus, you know? So, leave it with that. You guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Peace out.